Hello everyone, welcome back to Help about eLearning. Now we are going to discuss about the set data type and what is the use of set data type, right? So I'm just going to remove this. First of all, set data type store the data not order-wise. So randomly, right? It's a random. Because in set data type, you can see here, guys, that set data type, we are going to store the data in the randomly. When you print out as many as time you're going to display your set variable, it will print the random output. Okay, it will give you the random output, and we don't use this circle bracket. We use the curly bracket for that. Uh, Set is represented by curly brackets. Set is by nature growable, right? This is true. Because if you add the element in the set randomly, it is going to be added anywhere. But yeah, by nature, it is growable. That is true. And it is mutable, right? So we will see a step by step. First of all, I'm going to just write down here, this is my set. And instead of using this circle bracket, I'll take the curly bracket, right? So my set, and when I'm going to print here, first of all my set, you can check here that I will get the output randomly. Okay, let me see. Yes, so check the input order, guys. Check the input order 2 3 5 Prashant, Sumit, Rajesh, and check the output. Check your output. Just pause the video and check the output. I'll suggest you, right? Similarly, if I'm going to run again the same code, I'm running again, and let's compare the previous output as well as the current output, right? So previous output, just check here, pause and check, and the current output, if you check here, so this is also randomly changed. So as many as time you're going to run the same code, it is going to be, I'll say that every time you will get the random output. Every time you will get the random output, and that is what I just want to tell you, right? So let me clear this. And if you are looking to add some value in this, so my set dot, I'm going to call the add function. Inside the add function, we will put the value right like 5. So random, okay, 5 is already there. Also, the one of the important thing, like I forget to mention here that duplicate duplicate values are not allowed, right? So duplicate values we don't store, or it doesn't allowed to store in the set data type. So duplicate is also not possible here, right? So if I'm trying to do that, that is not possible. So let me check the 6. And first of all, let me try the 5. What will happen exactly? Let me check. Run the code. True, 3 5. So duplicate values is not allowed. It is not added here. So I'll provide the value like 6. And this time if I'm going to run here, so we are getting a 6 here, guys, right? We are getting a 6. And every time we are getting a random output. That is what a best thing. So randomly we can add the data here. Similarly, you can use the clear function, you can use the copy function, you can use the difference function, you can use the discard function also, right? If you have to discard some element, so you can use here. If I'm going to provide the 5, so 5 is going to be discarded from here. All the functions are available. Just you have to go and you have to do a practice. So now in this output, if you check, 5 is not present because it is discarded, right? It is discarded. Suppose let's try some value which is not present. If the value is not present and if I'm trying to discard that, is it possible to discard? No. Yeah, see, this value, I have given the value like 6 here, and 6 doesn't exist in the set. And you have seen here that nothing has happened. Means I'm not getting any error. Okay. But I think we have a remove function also. In the remove function, if I put the same value, and let me check the output, we are getting an error. Key error we are getting, right? But if I use the 5, so yeah, it has removed. So what you have understand in the discard and remove function, guys, because both the function is having a same meaning to delete the value. Remove function we have to use when we are 100% sure that value is present, values exist. Because if the values not exist, remove function will give you the error. So that's why it is very important. We should know if the values already exist, then you can use the remove function. right? If you are 100% sure. But if you're not sure that your value is present or not, so at that moment you can use the discard function, because if the value is not present, so it will not give you any error. But if the values exist, it will delete the value, it will remove the value, right? Discard the value, we can say that. Fine. Similarly, what I can do, uh, what I can do here is, I'll take the another set also, right? This is there. So I'll just mention your set because I'll show you some another examples, right? So 2, 3, 5, I'll take a very simple 10, comma 20, comma 30, comma 40. Four values I have taken. Here what I'll do exactly 50, comma 60, comma 10, comma 20, right? So first of all, my set I can take this value inside here also. So my set dot, I'm going to call the union function. In the union function, I'm going to provide the your set, and it will return the union, means it will return the new set. In that new set, if you check, so all the unique values are present, because as I've already mentioned that set does not allow the duplicate values. So obviously it remove the duplicate values, but what is the purpose of union function? It is a universal set, right? So it will take the first set, means the my set data, as well as your set data, means the second set data, and it will remove the, first of all, it will not pick the duplicate value, but the unique values from both the set it will pick, and it will give you that. Okay, so from both the set we get the value. This is what your union function, right? Similarly, instead of union, if I'm going to use intersection, so what is the use of intersection function? Let me check. And similarly, you can check all the function else. You can check all the function also. So we are getting a 10 or 20, means it is returning the common element from the both the set. Like 10 is common in both the set, 10 and 20. We can say that 10 and 20 is common in both the set, because 30 and 40 is present in my set but not in your set. 50 and 60 is present in your set but not in the my set. So that is what 10 and 20 we are getting here. Similarly, from intersection function, we will use the difference function. And what is the use of difference function? Let me check here. So if I run this, 40 and 30, what is that 40 and 30? So 40 is present in the first set but not in the second set. 30 is present in the first set but not in the second set, means because 10 and 20 is the common. So this 30 and 40 means difference function is, what is the use of difference function? It will return the value which is present in the first set but not in the second set. So that kind of value you will get here. Okay, it is present in the first set but not in the second set. Present in the first set but not in the second set. Fine. Similarly here guys, if you just click on this clear, copy, there are multiple functions are there. Pop function, remove, that is what we have seen. Okay, so you can check the rest of the functions. I'm just going to stop here because that is enough from here. So I hope you have understood the nature of the set data type. It will print every time whenever you run this, it will give you the random output. Okay, there is no otherwise data in the set data type, and the duplicate values is also not allowed, which is I have mentioned here that duplicate values are also not present allowed here. So and practically we have checked that also. So thank you guys. We'll see you in the next lecture with the last data type, that is a dictionary. Till that time, enjoy the lecture.